Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Jacksonville.
DC, man.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Eric Armstead in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
No, we changed it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Down the sideline. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, easy.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here we go,
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 6.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He'll try to run for it, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They convert with a gain of 15.
Years ago, people would have thought you were crazy to go for 4th down on your side of the field, but that's not the case anymore. We're seeing it more and more often play out across the league. In this case, not a bad job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball, but he's able to find some space with his legs, and he's able to pick up the conversion.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Red on the red.
Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Jaguars, first down. First down and goal to go.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Ravens out front. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they go to work on first and goal.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Lawrence now on second down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. Room to run at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first and 10, Jackson. That is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey. No. Red.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll get about 5. From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Hey, I'm
Gun.
gun.
Brings up second and 5.
Here we go.
At the 33.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and a yard.
On red. Soka, hot. right, here we go. Time. Silver.
Now here's Lawrence. That is caught by Washington. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
13, loop. Loop. Sink right. Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars move out front. It's 9-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Hey, move. Hey,
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Jackson looking to throw. That one caught was Dante Wester. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jackson up top again. Open man, that's Flowers. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one caught by Wester. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
On red.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Take right open. Agate. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Open man, left side. He's got it.
Oh, my God.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Lawrence now. That's complete to ETN. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to
He
be
held on to it.
incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down
That's
just
good.
shy of the 25.
I gotta do this.
No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, report.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogba in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed to his left. He's going to keep it himself. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner.
We still have the 2-minute warning.
quarterback
The burn,
position.
we can use that.
But he has some space like he had here. He is
He's
more than
not
capable
going
of
to.
not only converting
Oh,
first
that's
downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one
I'm
off
gonna do this.
after this.
'Cause he's
Plenty
gonna
of
win.
time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Now Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here is second and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall
You just stopped the clock.
incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their punt.
And he will get into
Yes,
the end
he
zone.
gave me time.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's all I needed. I needed for him to score. Now it's time for me to go down and make a play.
So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll grab it at the 12. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own
The sideline of my friend.
Here's first down.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, tap. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to get out of bounds.
Come on,
with
that
the
was
first down.
smooth.
Double as good there. They
Because
get
I
the
knew
first
you were
down
gonna bite
and
off of that.
Save a timeout. Plenty of room after that catch. Big
Oh,
gainer
my
of
goodness.
23.
Now I can play inside. I got all
They still
three of my
have all
timeouts.
3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Easy, Ralph.
To throw is Lawrence. Forced to his right.
Whoa!
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
Why did you
Caught by
overthrow
Marlon
that?
Humphrey. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Jackson now. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Here's Jackson. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. Clock to stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Lisa 24. It's on.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Here comes second down.
Easy, easy. Hey, let's go. Soga, hot. 13 loop.
Here's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
11, Agate.
Now here's Lawrence, rolling to the left. And this is a touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
Not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point.
That is game. Oh my goodness. That is game. That is game.
Point advantage.
There's people ready. There's just people ready. First to assign. I'm not working on it.
Down to the final few seconds.
Wait till Faisal see us.
This is fielded inside the 5.
And we never
Just
give
trying
up
to
one of
make
these.
something happen, and the ball's loose on the field.
There's game. And we forced the
So
fumble.
it's a win here for the Jaguars. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.
I did something Liam Cohen couldn't, apparently.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.
Okay, let's wrap this up. I'm so mad we're out the playoffs, yo. This got me so upset. It is 7:05 a.m. Alright, let's wrap this shit.